What the heck is light language? Have you heard this term being bandied around? Or maybe you've even experienced it in my videos or in other people's videos right now. It is absolutely trending. And I want to share with you my understanding of what light language is and really encourage you to try out this spiritual technique or modality for yourself. So first off, when I'm speaking of light, I am talking about this package of electromagnetic information that holds what we call codes, and that codes are the thoughts and feelings. The electric part, the electro, is the thoughts, and the magnetic part is the feelings that you get to receive and decode, not through the mind level, but rather being able to receive it at the body level. So I'm going to give you an example or two of light language and then go deeper into like the what and a little bit of the how. And I hope you'll give it a try because this process actually helped me create a six-figure business when I moved into the online sphere, simply because my soulmate clients could feel me. They could hear me, but most importantly, they could feel that I was the right coach and mentor or teacher for them to work with, which was truly going beyond words. This, if you are an entrepreneur or someone who is here to share their creative essence and creative expression, I highly recommend giving this technique or modality a try. So, light language, these codes that are beyond words, but packages of information that have that thought and feeling, electromagnetic essence to them, can be done with like sign language, dancing, singing, speaking, toning, drawing, writing. Here is some light language arts that I have created. And this kind of language is actually sometimes called by actually one guy named Kyle light linguistics, because it's not a traditional language. What it is a method of communication that's much more akin to art. Like the art behind me, you get a vibe from this, you get a feeling. It's very evocative, but it also doesn't have a literal translation. Now, there are light languages that have all of these different dialects that can come from other places and spaces. Maybe you've heard of Andromedan or Pleiadian light language, that kind of thing. That is not my specialty, though I can and have channeled light language. There's from different places and spaces. That is one that can be translated a little bit more literally. That's a more advanced skill than just starting out, where I feel like tapping into your soul language, your heart's expression, where you're truly sharing your essence, is the best place to start. And then once you've really opened up through this process, because it really accelerates it, your intuitive senses and your ability to translate multidimensional information, those light languages that are being shared from other people, places, and spaces will come through so much more easily. So I want to share with you a little bit of my soul voice in this form of light language, but I'd like you to just take a breath in and imagine dropping from your head into your heart space. So just deep breath in and drop down into the heart and open to receive. You can either listen with your eyes closed so you can really hear it, or you might want to keep your eyes open and see what my hands also want to express. So let me share my heart to yours. Ti ashki nokia ter ikono po dirna ake ter itikina aruti iano tikina shkanatareti ya ter aruko tishkine ake hartiti yanamo der e kini tashkonoto retiki nakayeti ria ah nekia monia atekia yate kinonomoko ritiana. And I want you to know that whatever you felt is perfectly fine and perfectly divine. not everyone's light language or soul song is going to resonate with you. It might feel dissonant. You might be like, "Ugh, no, that's not for me." That's perfectly fine. And that's actually what makes it so powerful to really magnetize in the people that you are here to work with, and it'll repel the ones that you are not. And also, what that felt like for me, that made me know that I was sharing my soul language, my language of light with you, rather than just speaking gibberish, which could be like Kacie, then the aktiti. Like, it's the feeling. There is a tapped in feeling of flow that comes over me that's so similar to when I'm in meditation. And it feels different. There's a resonance to it in my body that feels like, it just feels so good. It feels magical. Now, you might be wondering, well, what the heck does that mean? Now, the thing is, you can translate it, but we will always be translating things through our own lens of perception and understanding. So that means that what you pull out of it might be slightly different than what I get out of it. Because these energies are basically moving in multidimensional ways, the messaging is very layered. Sometimes it's pure tone, sound frequencies that are clearing things out and moving energy through your body, transmuting it or just releasing it. And we know sound frequencies can heal, right? We know that. So those sound frequencies that are all the healing, clearing, releasing, dissolving, those are making space in your body. And then there's the frequencies that will be activating. And those ones will just, you'll feel lit up, turned on. There are times where you will feel it in a different part of your body. Maybe it will feel like it's inspiring you in some way, and it might be very evocative of something that's giving you this idea, ooh, that feels like this and that feels like that. I want to give you permission to trust your imagination on this, because your imagination is the gateway to the multidimensional realm. It's both the access point and the interpreter of energy. So give yourself permission to believe what is coming through for you. And when I was sharing that light language, it felt so feminine, and it was about expressing yourself, giving you permission to express yourself at a deeper level, and to also have some fun with it, to let go of the hangups that we have about looking stupid and being worried about what other people are going to think of us. And this phrase is just coming to mind. Your fear of looking bad is holding you back from your most authentic and expansive soul expression. And I'll be honest, that message was for me as well as coming through me, as it often was, because I have been asked for 2023 specifically to really share more of my authentic soul expression. And even though I know my voice has these tones, I have held back and focused on other projects rather than sharing my soul voice with the world. So this was an invitation for me to speak into and through my soul at a deeper level this year. And I hope that planted some seeds for you. Now, if you didn't get anything, or you just felt relaxed, you just enjoyed it, that's all perfect. That's all divine. But I do want you to use your discernment when people are sharing light language with you. It's okay if there's some dissonance and it feels like it's clearing things out for you. But if your body has this reaction, you're like, ugh, I don't like this, turn it off. You don't have to listen to everybody else's light language. Because it can be so richly and heavily encoded with information, sometimes it can overwhelm our system to receive somebody else's information packets, or from another galaxy, from another, star system, from something like that. So there feels like there's a qualitative difference in receiving someone's just full expression versus those transmissions that might be from elsewhere. So again, feel into it, use your body. You want to really allow yourself to follow your intuition, because that feeling, that somatic essence of light language is truly how, again, it's understood and eventually interpreted so you can translate it. But those translations, again, are going to be colored by your body and your experience. My voice is not for everyone's. But if you've really enjoyed listening to my voice, number one, like and subscribe, because I do more of these sound frequency shares all of the time, as well as my monthly energy updates and some other videos as well. And if you're like, I want to learn how to just tap into my soul and express it just so freely and not worry about like what's it going to sound like, and you want to play with that, I invite you to take my Activate Your Light Language So You Can Speak from the Soul masterclass with the link just in the notes beside or below. So this masterclass is going to walk you through my evolutionary alchemy system to help you transform the doubts and the I can't and it's too weird into tapping into that divine flow so you can really feel it and you'll know it because it's going to feel so good. And then you can share that expression with either just yourself or the world, depending on how you want to take it. So leave me a comment below if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. And do take a peek for my other light language and sonic alchemy videos. And if you found this to be very useful to you, be sure to share it with somebody that you think would also benefit from unlocking their soul voice. I'm sending you so much love, and I will leave you with one more light language transmission. Dianekiate. Tariti kiena ash, deki nakuri tia kerti, iano kia te kupa, riti shkonotui, deriki nana ake yanate, niaki datoyati, ritieshkanake, ritoko, riti, namoti kena yatea, irate kupuya, ritia kupoyati. Ritia Gayati Ritaye. Just let that land and let me know in the comments. Could you feel that energy? Could you feel that moving through you? Oh my goodness. It felt so good to share that transmission with you, which was basically saying it is the time for you to express yourself more fully. The world needs your voice. Like, let's go. Let's go share it with the world. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about what people think. We need your tones, your essence expression, and your magic to be out there in the energy field. Even if you don't share it with a single soul, it will ripple out into the ethers and be received by all willing hearts. Sending you so much love. Until next time.